I did get some of this recorded as well. Transmitter. There we go. That's all clean gravel.
It's all just
Yeah.
stick in the pipe.
Even if they didn't hit it directly, if they came within a few inches of it, that compression from the gravel, that head going through, can bust a hole in the pipe and cause it to fill up with gravel. You got to be at least 12 inches away, and they were right on top of it.
Yes, they were. I mean, there's still gravel here. Not landscaping stone. And here's a piece of pipe.
Yeah, we found a couple of chunks of pipe in there. The longer you let it settle, the more you see it
First
would
thing
go
I would
right
do
there.
is see if you have service line coverage on your homeowners, because they'll pay for the repair if you have service line coverage and it's the right policy. I've heard a few that are not.
Okay.
Then I would get a hold of Kakana and then see if they have any questions for us. They'll call, we can tell them what we found.
Okay.
There's more pieces of broken pipe.
You could actually get a hold of anyone at TDS that might be willing to do something, but trying to get a hold
Oh.
of anybody's impossible.
We've been trying to get internet at our shop for 4 months, and you can never get the same person. And
So this is a discharge line, or is this an income?
this is a storm lateral.
Storm lateral.
Yes.
Do you have your phone or do you want me to grab mine?
Yeah.
Call it a storm sewer lateral or whatever.
All it'll be written up on the invoice.
Although technically this one isn't a lateral.
No, it's not.
It's a storm sewer line going to a mini storm sewer, which goes to the actual main. Laterals typically come off the main straight to a house.
Everybody
Is the way
calls
they
it
define
laterals.
them. It seems like a minor difference, but the difference can be 2-3 feet in height. A lot of cost for fixing stuff. Just who takes responsibility? It's a lot of minor differences that don't
We'll
sound
pull
like a
that
lot,
off
but
and
they can
close that
affect
up.
stuff.
Yeah, well, this sounds very complex now to fix.
It's really not that bad. Basically, that section will have to be dug up. It'll have to be repaired, and that'll be end of it. It's just a matter of paying to do it.
I'm sure it'll be. So we need to get it done before the ground freezes up. We don't want that sitting like that in spring. So would this affect the other houses then, if it would back up, or just us?
Just yours, because it's on just your section. If it was on that straight section, then multiple houses may be tied into it. I don't know. It starts there, and I'm guessing it dumps there, so even that section may only service your house. I'm guessing the neighbors might tie into it. I don't know for sure.
What's the coverage on the insurance called?
Service line coverage.
Do you think the city might cover it or no?
I doubt it.
Okay.
The only way the city might cover it would be if they were going to go after TDS for it. If they're going to backbill whatever contractor had the permit, if they still have permits open, that they would go, okay, you damaged it, we repaired it, or give them the right to repair it first. And then if they didn't want to do it, they're going to go, okay, we're going to, backbill you this much for covering this repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the
It happens, but not super often.
easement, so-
Usually they just don't want to get involved. It's the sad part.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get involved.
See?
Yeah. There was. They used to try to burn.
Well, they
like
burn.
They still. I know they didn't do it last year. Trust me, Joe. But they usually burn like
Need a controlled burn, so there's
control
park.
burns.
Yeah.
And just down the road, there's like this area they did it, and they ended up burning all the siding on someone's house.
I
And
guess
then
they
they
didn't want to cover it.
Yeah, that person
They
moved.
wouldn't acknowledge it, yeah.
That person moved.
So this is pretty much just, I'm just gonna have to bend over and take her.
How expensive is the repair typically?
Usually 2,000-3,000
Okay.
for something this short and this depth is not horrible.
That's still money.
And is not in the roadway, if it was under the concrete, that would turn into 10-12 very quickly.
Yeah.
Because now all of a sudden you're reporting 6-8 inch thick whole section of roadway. So being in the right of way and under only grass cheapens it a lot, but it's still not just a couple of dollars.
Absolutely.
Now even look at that white plastic in there. What? That is ridiculous amount of gravel. Holy cow. Right to the top. Whew.
That's the wind.
The wind gets you good.
There's like nothing left somewhere. That pipe is just smashed. Because to be that full of gravel, that literally just compacted all the gravel right inside it. It is filtering through a little bit because we have water running and that's why it clears up. It's slowly filtering through or around it a little bit. I was just hoping to be able to see up to the conduit, but I don't know if the conduit itself is actually in the pipe or if it just went like next to it and shattered it and pushed all the gravel in it. So like I said, if you're crossing it and you're right against it, it'll still crush it and push everything in it because of the way those work. One disadvantage about directly boring is they don't remove dirt back very much. They kind of compact it as they go. They do have a pump that helps keep the stuff cleared, but it's still not pulling the piles of it out. They're just keeping the drill bit clear, so it's just compressing everything around it.
Would you go back up?
Yeah, I went forward. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is right squished. It is just full to the top of gravel.
Yeah, and it's back a good 6-8 feet. I was trying to find out how far. Ow.
Sorry, that plant's
No, that's all right.
hit a tax.
There's plenty of room here. There's times we
Filtering fast.
we can't even get anything
Yeah,
in.
that's
and
true.
very
Yeah.
slow.
Well, we got rid of the tree that used to be here because we thought that was terrible.
Probably see the top.
That's where the piece came from.
I can see the broken.
Yep.
And it broke from the top down.
Yep. And that would be right about right at the depths you were getting. Unless that's a leaf, but to me,
It could be a leaf. It's hard to tell.
I don't get that stuff. I don't feel like digging today.
I'm just stirring up the water. I'm not ramming into it.
It's happened. One day we pushed 300 feet from a trailer house. We were told the new sewer line was
So the
leaving.
septic tank over there is where it goes to.
Yeah,
Didn't go there.
Oh no.
There's a hidden septic tank buried out back that no one knew about,
Oh, my
15
goodness.
feet outside the building. So I'm pushing, going, am I there yet? It's only 100 feet away. No, not there yet. I'll push in another 50 or something.
yeah,
Not
and
there.
of course the
Wow.
By
push
the time we
rod
got to 250 or something, it's like, well, it ain't going there. Where's it going?
wrapped
Yeah.
up like
Well,
a
it's
pretzel,
sitting there
and
and in the tank already. It's too late.
push rods are several $1,000s.
That's crazy.
Oh, it very much was.
That might have been a leaf. I couldn't tell for sure.
Either way, it's got to get dug up.
Yep.
Yeah. The amount of chunks of pipe and gravel, you know
there's
something's
just not
busted.
little
It's-
pieces. That's the problem. Those are
It's
big
all
pieces of gravel.
right there, and it's exploded.
All right.
All right.
All right. Are you guys able to write up an estimate so we can send to our insurance and if they cover it?
That we would have to see what the permits would be in
Okay.
Kaukauna.
It was like $80, but I'd have to check.
Okay.
Because the gas is over here, that's good. The water line's over there, that's good. There shouldn't be anything in the way. And
Everything else is running this side of the sidewalk, I believe.
Should be.
I don't know. Yeah, it's all good.
Something piled there.
I have no problem drilling through TDS and stuff. I had to take that off so it wasn't recording.
Oh, okay.
Turn off the audio.
I have TDS internet, so.
Yeah,
Well,
we know.
Either.
AT&T
I was going to hook onto the tracer
did
wire
work behind my
and I would
house.
rip it over here. So I'd go down there to hook
And
up.
they did about $25,000 worth of damage to my garage and my landscaping.
Yeah.
And they're self-insured. I
Still not
saw
going.
this coming. My insurance, I made sure I had insurance to cover it. Sure enough, the minute I find, oh, you're not covered. Well, everything says I am. So ain't nobody wanting to do anything. So
And you wouldn't have found out this is acting up probably for another year or two, at least.
Except for that sump pump issue.
Except for the sump pump problem dumps so much down at once because I'm at 30, 40 feet and it's still draining. I've had the hose running for
yes,
20, 30
we
minutes,
liquefied all the
and it's
organic
still
clogging up the clean gravel.
keeping up.
That's something.
So I mean, it's not something that happened overnight, and it probably wouldn't have shown up till at least next spring if it wasn't for the sump pump dumping so much at once.
Yeah.
Because normally if it just kicks on, doesn't run for 5-10 minutes, it has time to filter through,
Yeah.
the pipe drains down. Only when you get to heavy rains where it's coming down the gutter and the sump pump's running a lot too, would it fill up
Half the
enough
time
to
you
not
wouldn't know,
keep
'cause
up.
it's outside raining. Hey, but what are you gonna go out? Well, I do.
The next day is when people usually notice the sump pump's running. Hey, all of a sudden it's still wet there, it's overflowing
Yeah.
next to the house.
Yeah.
That's when you notice it.
Crazy. Well, we appreciate you guys coming.
You're very welcome. It worked out well. This is not the first one of these today we had to go to.